What is up, guys? Today I'm going to go over my project to one of my courses that I was taking. This project basically is an attrition recorder, pretty simple one as well. Let's run it and show you guys how it works. So at the beginning, it's going to let us know if we want to enter new data, put the key number 1, or if we want to see our old data, put the keyword number 2. And if we want to quit the program, just press 8. So let's enter some new data. Today is going to be the 7th, 19, 2022. That's going to be the date for today. Enter the food that you ate. I just drank a Monster. And we'll write that, Monster watermelon. How many calories does it have? Here it says it has 10. Protein, it says it has 0. Carbs, 6 grams. Perfect. And once it does that, it returns you to the home page in case you want to enter some more data, or you want to see your old data, or if you want to quit. Right now, we will look at our old data, make sure that it's in there. And here it's going to show us everything on that txt file that we have that's saving all our stuff. And we can see right here today's date and the calories for the Monster, protein and carbs consumed. Pretty low. And it returns us to the prompt. And that's all I want to do right now. So I'm going to press 8 to quit, and it terminates that program for us. Now to go a little bit over my code, we are going to scroll down to main, which is right here. Basically here we're creating a new object from a class called macro. Macro just has protein and carbs, and so we're creating that. We're creating a boolean called done that will do all of our prompts over and over again until the user decides to quit. And this is here just to let me know that the program is running because it wasn't earlier on. So once that do while loop starts going, it's going to go to my method first, and that's going to be the first one here. It's going to ask us what we want to do. If we want to enter new data, CO data quit, it will reach the information that the user puts and put that into an options variable and return that, and so we can play with that once we receive it in main. So if he returns a 1, call the food method. If it shows a 2, we're just going to read the file, and if it's an 8, we're just going to make done equal to true, and that's going to end our loop. So when we go into the food method up here, it's going to ask us to enter our data, and here you need a scanner in order to be able to receive the data that the user is grabbing. It's going to get that whole line and put that into a variable like the date that we put. It's going to ask us for our food. It's going to do the same thing for food and our calories, and it does have a different syntax. Going to ask us to write next int instead of next line. After that, we're going to create a file writer that is going to open up the file that we have and allow us to append, also known as like pushing items into the file. And so here's where I'm actually creating my format. We got the date on top with the lines, and then the food with the calories, and we can see that right here in this txt file, date and then food with the calories. Next, when we get out of that method, we will actually be, let's see, where am I, doing another writing on the file. So we have to create a new scanner here, and I'm going to be adding how much protein the user had taken and how much carbs. And I could have done that actually in the method itself, but I felt like it was getting too long, and I wasn't 100% sure exactly where I was going to go with the program yet still. So I have that, and then I am writing it onto the file here, and then we have an exception in case something goes wrong with it. And then for option 2, we are going to read the file here, and we go to the read file method right here, and we create a file reader variable, which we then use with the BR reader, or the buffer reader, and we create a line variable, and everything that is being put in that line will be then pushed and printed out as long as until it reaches the end here, and then we close it at the end. That allows us to read the whole file. I was using something differently earlier. I was trying to put objects or text into variables, but it was too hard to format, so I just decided to read the line since I had already kind of formatted it with the print line command. And lastly, it's just our quitting option. But that is basically my program, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe it might be useful for you guys looking at this here to make your own program that might be similar. But until next time.